The first quarter of 2025 unleashed an impressive lineup of TV shows, from gripping mysteries and groundbreaking sci-fi adventures to compelling historical dramas and dark, tense thrillers. These new series offer fresh storytelling, memorable characters, and addictive plots that will keep you hooked. Here's your first look at some of the very best TV shows of 2025 so far. After years in the dark, Daredevil, Born Again, brings Matt Murdock back to the gritty streets of Hell's Kitchen, this time with higher stakes and deeper scars. Now facing Wilson Fisk, not just as a crime boss, but as the newly elected mayor of New York, Matt is forced into a battle that blurs the line between justice and vengeance. The show leans hard into its noir roots, blending brutal street-level action with slow-burn political drama. Charlie Cox returns as the blind lawyer vigilante, joined once again by Deborah Ann Woll as Karen Page and John Bernthal as the Punisher, whose reappearance shakes up the already unstable power balance. This isn't just another superhero series, it's a psychological war zone, with Matt torn between redemption and rage, shot with a grounded cinematic style and packed with intense moral tension. Born Again reestablishes Daredevil as Marvel's most human hero. Set 3 years after a cataclysmic climate collapse, Paradise unfolds in a high-tech underground bunker beneath Colorado, humanity's last refuge. When the former U.S. president is found dead, Secret Service agent Xavier Collins, a haunted loner and the last to see him alive, becomes the prime suspect. Racing to clear his name, Xavier unravels a chilling conspiracy among the bunker's elite, where rival factions vie for control, and a hidden flaw in the bunker threatens everyone's survival.
I see a man who loves his family. Children are worth protecting.
Blending the political intrigue of Designated Survivor with the raw survival stakes of the 100, Paradise is a pulse-pounding thriller where the greatest danger lies within the system meant to save them.
Hay algo más.
The Eternant, streaming on Netflix, reimagines the iconic Argentine graphic novel El Ternate. Juan Salvo, a grieving everyman, is thrust into a fight for survival when a mysterious snowfall decimates Buenos Aires, killing millions. As he and a band of survivors, a sharp scientist and a fiery young rebel, traverse the ruined city, they uncover an alien invasion behind the deadly storm.
Si lo que llega no es ayuda.
¿Qué mierda está pasando con el mundo?
Invisible forces and advanced extraterrestrial tech threaten humanity's existence, pushing Juan to lead with grit and heart. Facing brutal choices, he fights for hope amid chaos. Packed with intense action, raw emotion, and stunning visuals, this gripping sci-fi saga delivers a fresh take on a Latin American classic.
Jesus, Lord, please help me.
Resurrected and Restless, Hub Haloan, played with grit by Kevin Bacon, swaps his old bounty hunter badge for a wilder chase, tracking demons. Crafted by Granger David and brought to life by Blumhouse Television, this series crackles with supernatural action and dread. Shot in Vancouver, its moody visuals amplify every clash with vengeful spirits and demonic heavyweights.
You're stuck in this so-called job for how long?
Till hell runs out of demons, seems like.
Hub's not alone. He's tangled up with Marianne, his arranged wife, and Cade, his son, balancing family chaos with underworld horrors. Between fights, he strums echoes of a musical past nearly lost, while each hunt peels back secrets about his own sins and the darkness below. Suspense stacks high, twists hit hard, and fans of Supernatural or Constantine will devour this ride.
I'm trying to solve a murder and I've got the FBI, the President of the United States, and Kylie Minogue breathing down my neck.
The Residence kicks off with a dead body found in the one place you'd least expect, a White House bedroom. Detective Cordelia Cupp is brought in to untangle this explosive murder, but soon realizes she's dealing with far more than just a homicide. Beneath the polished exterior of power, the staff and First Family harbor dangerous secrets, hidden motives, and personal agendas.
The White House. Agent Park told me you have a suspect.
You told me you had a suspect.
Yes.
No.
The deeper Cordelia digs, the more twisted things become, blurring lines between loyalty, ambition, and betrayal. With an exceptional ensemble cast portraying complex, morally conflicted characters, The Residence delivers suspenseful storytelling grounded in the human drama behind politics.
I mean, I'm really going.
Mobland dives straight into London's gritty underworld, where two crime families, the Harrigans and the Stevensons, are locked in a vicious battle for power. Tom Hardy stars as Harry da Souza, a sharp, streetwise fixer caught between loyalty to the Harrigans, led by the ruthless Maeve, Helen Mirren, and her calculating husband Conrad, Pierce Brosnan, and the looming chaos of an all-out gang war.
Looking to take what's mine.
What is this, in Taliban?
Oh, no. When Conrad gets going.
As the tension rises, Harry faces impossible choices, challenging who he is and what he's willing to become. With powerhouse performances from Joanne Froggatt and Lara Pulver rounding out the cast, Mobland hits hard with sharp writing, brutal action, and moral complexity that'll leave you questioning everything.
Eye contact.
Murderbot, the latest sci-fi hit on Apple TV+, based on Martha Wells's award-winning book series, The Murderbot Diaries. Starring Alexander Skarsgård, this series introduces a security android who hacks its own programming for free will, but instead of chaos, it just wants to binge soap operas. Duty calls, though, as Murderbot protects scientists on dangerous missions while dodging corporate conspiracies and its own identity crisis.
I think Murderbot's terrifying.
I mean, that's what it calls itself, so I am just being respectful.
Do you think we can trust it?
With dry wit, action-packed sequences, and deep dives into AI and humanity, Murderbot has already won over critics, boasting a 98% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Whether you're a book fan or new to the story, this adaptation is both faithful and fresh. Don't miss it. Now streaming on Apple TV+.
Stressed and panicked and miserable. But when it all comes together, you make a good movie.
The Studio is a hilarious and sharp satirical comedy on Apple TV+, created by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. Seth stars as Matt Remick, the new head of Continental Studios, who must navigate the chaotic world of modern Hollywood, balancing corporate greed with his love for cinema. With a stellar cast including Catherine O'Hara, Ike Barinholtz, and Kathryn Hahn, the show is packed with laugh-out-loud moments and surprise celebrity cameos.
Good enough. This is racist. You want to bring down the studio? Why didn't you shut this party down?
Why do you keep lying?
What is wrong with you?
Its innovative use of long takes and stunning visuals set it apart, while its witty take on the film industry resonates with anyone who loves movies. Already renewed for a second season, this critically acclaimed series is a must-watch for fans of smart comedy and Hollywood insider humor.
Why do you people have so much hunger to kill?
American Primeval takes you deep into the wild chaos of the Utah War of 1857, a brutal chapter in American history. Taylor Kitsch stars as Isaac Reed, a rugged mountain man dealing with deep personal loss, while Betty Gilpin portrays Sarah Holloway, a desperate mother on the run with her son. Together, they form an unlikely bond as violence erupts around them, pitting Mormon settlers, Native Americans, and frontiersmen in a deadly fight for control of the West.
Everything I've done, it's been for him.
Directed by Peter Berg and created by Mark L. Smith, the series builds toward the haunting events of the Mountain Meadows Massacre. Raw, intense, and unapologetically authentic, American Primeval is a gripping journey into faith, survival, and the ruthless pursuit of power. Available now on Netflix.
It's not yours if you can't keep it.
Your Friends and Neighbors stars John Hamm as Coop, a disgraced hedge fund manager whose life spirals out of control after losing his job and facing divorce. Desperate, he resorts to burglarizing his wealthy neighbors in the upscale Westmont village, but Coop soon discovers dark secrets hidden behind those perfect mansions, turning his petty crimes into something far more dangerous.
Doing that was more important than this.
With biting humor, and sharp suspense, this Apple TV Plus dark comedy dives into the hypocrisy of wealth and privilege. The strong cast, including Amanda Peet and Olivia Munn, delivers standout performances, keeping you hooked from start to finish. Season 2 is already on the way, making this a series you don't want to miss.